our two steps. So students, in the first step, we have to check whether our slab is one-way slab or two-way slab. Because if there are one-way slab, our flat slab is not possible as per direct design methods limitations. And in step number 2, we have to find out effective depth. In effective depth, we have to find out capital D and small d in both the directions. So students, this is our last lecture. So now moving further to the step number 3. So students, question, and this is our step number 1 and 2. So our step number 3 is find out length of CS. CS means column strip and MS. MS means middle strip in both the direction. So students, length of column strip and middle strip in both the direction will be find out with the help of one table. So students, this table is not given in the book. So let us start. So students, you can see that in the first column it is directly written as direction. So students, in any slab there are mainly two directions. First one is long direction. It is also called as long span, and in other row it is written as short span or shorter direction. So now our second column is L1 and our third column is L2. So what is the difference between L1 and L2? So students, whenever we are working on longer dimension, then we are returning our value of longer span, then it is mentioned in L1. So you can see that original length. So if our slab is 3 by 6 meter, so 6 is L1 and 3 is L2 for long span. And similarly, whenever we are working on shorter direction, then our value of L1 is 3 meter and L2 is 6 meter. So now let us see. So our long dimension, our value of L1 is 6 meter, and the value of L2, it is clearly mentioned that opposite sign, opposite dimension, it is 4 meter. Next column is LN. LN means clear span. So students, you can see that there are three slabs. This is slab number 1, this is slab number 2, and this is slab number 3. This square portion, or it is also called as slab, or as per flat slabs proportioning manner, it is also called as panel. So you can see that this is panel number 1, this is panel number 2, and this is panel number 3. So students, the next column is LN. LN means clear span. So students, clear span means inside to inside distance. So say for example, this is our longer span. So this direction is 6 meter, but our clear span. So we have to deduct the column dimension. So half of the dimension of column from this side and half of the column dimension from this side. So 6 minus 0.4, because our column have size of 400 cross 400 mm, means 6 minus 0.4, which is equal to 5.6. So this is our value of Ln. Next column, next two column is very most important, because 0.25 L1 and 0.25 L2. why we are returning 0.25 L1 or L2? So as per IS codal provisions, our column strip, you can see that these two vertical lines and the length between these two lines is considered as column strip. So the equation of column strip is 0.25 into L1 or 0.25 into L2, whichever is less. So students, you can see that 0.25 into L1. So what is the value of L1? The value of L1 is 6 meters. So 6 into 0.25, which is equal to 1.5. Similarly, 4 into 0.25, which is equal to 1. So students, our smaller value from 1.5 and 1. So what is the smaller value? Smaller value is 1. So the equation of column strip is 2 into smaller value, because column strip is generated on the both the side of slab. So 1 meter from left side and 1 meter is right side. So total length is 2 into smaller value, which is equal to 2 meter, and our last column is MS. MS means middle strip. So students, equation of middle strip is L2 minus CS. L2 means opposite side minus CS. So you can see that your opposite side is 4 meter and your CS is 2 meter. So 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. So this is the length of column strip and middle strip in long direction. Similar calculation, so you can see that for short direction, our L1 means original length is equal to 4 meter, and L2 means opposite length is equal to 6 meter. In this column, our clear span, so our column is 400 cross 400. So 4 minus 0.4, because we have to deduct 0.2 of both the column. So 4 minus 0.4 is equal to 3.6. After finding out L1 and L2, we will get our answer of 0.25 into L1, which is 1, because 0.25 into 4 is equal to 1. Similarly, 0.25 into 6 is equal to 1.5. So what is the smaller value between 1.5 and 1? Same, smaller value is 1, but column strip is generated on both the side. So the equation is 2 into smaller value, which is equal to 2 into 1. So our value of column strip in short direction is also 2 meter, and the last column is middle strip. So students, equation of middle strip is L2 minus CS. So L2, which is equal to 6 meter, and CS is equal to 2 meter. So 6 minus 2, which is equal to 4 meter. So students, this table is a very most important table for the upcoming step of this design. So this is the end of step number 3. Now moving further to the step number 4. So our step number 4 is load calculations. So students, in any slabs there are major 3 types of loads. First one is self-top slab, second one is floor finish. These 2 loads are considered in a dead load, and the third major load is live load. So let us start. First of all, we have to find out dead load calculation. So in dead load there are 2 loads. First one is self-top slab. So students, what is the equation of self-top slab? The equation of sulfate of slab is rho into capital D. So what is the value of rho? Rho means density of concrete, which is equal to 25, and capital D means thickness of slab, which is find out in step number 2. So our value of capital D is 0.18. So 25 into 0.18 is equal to 4.5 kilonewton per meter square. After finding out sulfate of slab, the next step is find out floor finish. But our floor finish in kilonewton per meter square is already given in our question. So this is our total dead load. The next load is live load. So students, same as the floor finish, our live load in kilonewton per meter is directly given in question as 4 kilonewton per meter square. So our total load is summation of dead load plus live load. So students, our total load is 9.5 kilonewton per meter square. So this load is unfactored load. So we have to find out factored load for designing of flat slab. So our factored load is 1.5 into 9.5. So 1.5 is factor of safety and 9.5 is our unfactored load. So students, 1.5 into 9.5, which is equal to 14.25 kilonewton per meter square. So this is our end of step number 4, which is load calculations. So students, in today's session, in this lecture, we have to cover 2 more steps. First one is length of column strip and middle strip in both the direction, and the second step is load calculations. Now moving further to the next step, which is moment calculation. So this step is very most important. So this step is considered and covered in our very next lecture. So thank you students for this session.